Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to the fucking vlog, season 2.
Welcome to the vlog.
All right, good morning. I got my day started on Monday by going to school, and I don't know, classes today felt like shit because I knew I had my quizzes and I had a lot on my mind, but I think I powered through everything and we went to the grad lounge to do some homework. I actually ended up finishing like all of one of my labs, and we went to take a quiz and then we did our lab together and everything was great. After school, I met up with Molly and we bussed home together. It was my grandfather's 82nd birthday, so he came over, had a glass of Prosecco with us, and then we walked over to Roba Damati near my house and we had such a lovely dinner together. They haven't been out to a restaurant since the summer, so I think it was really fun for everyone.
And you got a big piece of burrata on top.
Oh, it looks so yummy, Mama.
Yeah.
I got a tomato gnocchi, Molly got a mushroom risotto, my dad got the same as me, my grandfather got a cheese gnocchi, my mom got a pesto gnocchi, and my grandmother got like a tomato tagliatelle.
Hey dear Tathea, happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Happy birthday, sir. I hope you enjoy some tiramisu.
Thank you.
My pleasure, absolutely. Does anybody else want to talk about
Yay.
Me and Molly hung out in my room for a bit and we did some homework.
Gas link pipeline, which is en route to be built on unceded territory of the Wet'suwet'en people in northern British Columbia. A fracked gas from
Ended up getting a good amount of work done. I was happy.
Studied for a little bit and I had a really nice time at my grandfather's birthday, but I'm definitely ready to go to bed. I'm really tired. It's like the sun goes down at 4:30. It's 9 now, so I feel like I've been awake for 5 hours in the dark and it just doesn't feel very great. I'm ready to just go to sleep and I'm hoping that tomorrow is going to be a productive day.
Had a yummy breakfast of my meal prep on Tuesday and I got myself to class. It was a pretty rainy day and I was pretty sleepy just because of all the quizzes and stuff like that, and lectures were really interesting. And then me and Oksana were very inclined to try the Tim Biebs, and I ended up only liking one of them, and I studied for my quiz before going to the actual lab and taking the quiz. I thought this one went really well and was happy with it. And then me and my dad drove home together. He had a physio appointment, so he let me drive. Had my dinner and then had a sad thing happen, which I will talk about later, but I just did some YouTube and then I was going out to drinks with Kieran and Nathan, so I decided to just do a bit of skincare, make myself feel a bit better, and then studied some more before heading out to meet up with them. And it was honestly a really nice evening. I kind of needed just some fun. And then on Wednesday I got ready and I took the class at home that morning. I was really not feeling it. I was feeling really sad and unhappy, so it was good for me to just take a bit of a rest. And I got to do my driving lessons, and this is my dad in a lot of pain because of his hip. I feel really bad, and the driving went really well. I think I finally kind of mastered parallel parking. Okay, I shouldn't say mastered, but I'm doing better. And I don't know why the video was such bad quality. Like, my dad's phone isn't bad, I swear. I don't know what happened, but the goal is that, or the point is that my parallel parking is getting better. And I got home, did my lab, ended up finishing the whole thing. I love SQL, so that was fun.
I feel like I want to talk about what's going on, but like it's hard. There's like 2 things that have made today particularly hard, and the good thing about this is that no matter what I say, I can always edit it out. And 2, like I get until Sunday to like post it. Maybe by Sunday I'll be feeling a little bit better about everything. The first thing is that me and Turner have decided to go on a break. I don't know, there's not much to say about it. There's just like some communication issues and patterns that were getting repeated. I thought it would be better for us to just take some time apart. The other thing is that I've been having some issues with Gia, so I'm gonna talk to her today, but it's like both of these things have been on my mind for the past couple weeks, and it's really hard. I feel pretty alone, honestly, and I know I have people that care about me and that want to help me, but at the end of the day, there's still like these underlying issues that I have with other people that make it hard for me to feel good. And I think I'm trying really hard to take care of myself and to be positive and trying to reach out when I need it. But there's only so much it helps. Like sometimes you just have to feel it. And I've definitely been feeling it. It's just, I stayed home from school today because I feel so bad. Like I just feel awful. I'm nervous to have to go talk to Gia. It's just so nerve-wracking to have to voice your concerns, and I'm sure it'll go fine. I think the reason I'm actually sharing this is because like conflict and stuff that happens like this is like a part of life. You can't really avoid it. So I'm not gonna pretend that like everything's perfect. If me and Turner need a break in order to build a stronger foundation for our relationship later, then like I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed of that, you know? I'm committed to working on it. I honestly think that the best thing we can do for our relationship is to just take some time. It's just like poor timing that this is all happening when I have this conflict with Gia, which has made me feel bad. And also just like I have exams this week. It feels so overwhelming. But I'm really proud of myself for setting boundaries and for taking care of myself. So at least there's some upside there. And I know I have people that care about me a lot. I'm not trying to be self-pitying. But I've just felt like so bad for the past couple weeks. But I'm hoping things will go better soon. We're almost at the end of the week. I have an exam tomorrow and Friday, and then I'm done. I've been doing a good job with keeping up with my labs and such. So yeah, socially, my life right now is a bit complicated.
I studied and then I had my talk with Gia. I didn't film it because I didn't think it was necessary, and then I came over to my grandparents for dinner and we had a lovely time.
Thank you so much, Emma.
After dinner, I went to hang out with Kiara and Ruth so I could see the cats and hang out and just de-stress a little bit. Cat purring is like ASMR.
I'm allergic. I don't want to touch her.
You were chosen though.
Her claws be a little.
The talk with Gia went really well. It's a relief to not have that hovering over me. I mean, like, I'm really happy about the situation, but obviously I still feel sad about like the Turner thing, I guess. I'm also very tired, so I think I'm gonna go to bed.
I was definitely in higher spirits on Thursday morning after my talk. I think I had a part of the weight lifted off my shoulders after carrying it for like a while, and I went to my lectures and it was just such a beautiful day outside. I think I was like kind of in a better mood, and we studied for our quiz and I had to write like the most intense regex expression. I was not feeling it, and I had my database quiz and I thought it went mediocre, but at least it ended by us getting ice cream, and I got spumoni, which is like vanilla, cherry, and pistachio. That was good.
I'm tired. I'm in a bad mood. My wisdom tooth is like infected. It really hurts. I didn't feel as good about the quiz I took today as the other two. I have to do another quiz tomorrow and finish all my assignments. I don't want to do homework tonight. Oh, I know I should though. Oh God.
Ended up just waking up early to study a little bit.
My pity party continues. Cannot get out of bed. It's too cold out. At least it's light out now. Went to bed at like literally 8:45. Had the most vivid dreams all night. And now I studied a little bit for my exam and I'm so tired. And how am I still tired? I'm gonna force myself to get up and walk. I'm gonna get a coffee, but I'm gonna go outside to get one to walk for a bit to wake myself up. I just wish it wasn't so cold out. It would be easier to get it if it wasn't cold. Obviously, already had a good cry before I popped up on here. Today's gonna be a good day. I just need to get out of bed and get it started. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be fine. Update on the wisdom tooth. It still fucking hurts. Like, I tried to eat a rice cracker and like that hurt. Oh Jesus, I like look wrecked. I have not brushed my hair. I have not done anything. This is the real raw me. Disgusting. No, I shouldn't say that. I feel disgusting. That's better.
Took my quiz and it went really well, and then I did some shopping for my grandparents before leaving to go for lunch.
Okay, so I did all the shopping for my grandparents and now I'm getting lunch with Silk. I'm very happy that it's sunny today because like this sun shining on my face is really improving my mood. Honestly, I'm fine right now. My whole body just feels really lethargic and sad, but my brain, I'm trying to keep my brain in check. I'm like fucking starving right now, so I'm excited to go for lunch. I'm hoping that my tooth doesn't hurt too much while I eat.
We went to meet and I was just in need of like a familiar meal. It was so good. I got the lovely. It was very fresh, and then afterwards me and Silk went to get a croissant. I haven't had a croissant in a while, so it was just so good and flaky. It was a pistachio one. And then I got home and I was admiring the crows and I did a bunch of homework, and then I had to have a group meeting.
Okay, so I ended up getting my workout done, which made me feel a lot better. And I also showered, sitting in front of the fireplace. Sorry. Now I'm just trying to finish some homework.
I did a significant amount of homework, listened to sad music, ate a bit of pre-dinner so I wouldn't be too hungry and spend money at the restaurant, and we went to the eatery. It was everyone's first time. I went with Sam, Rowan, and Oksana. It was a really good time. And then afterwards we went to Sam's house, and that was really fun. These are the only clips I have from the night. This is him trying to shut his window. I think he was having trouble with it. I don't know.
So I am about to head off to the gym. It's about like 10 a.m. I was nursing my very mild hangover, but you know, I wasn't quite ready to get out of bed yet. Yesterday was a lot of fun. It's very fun, like going out with new people, meeting new people, but there's also like a nerve-wracking aspect to it. Like, what are we talking about? But I had so much fun. We went to Sam's house and his roommates were having some people over, so I met a bunch of people. A lot of them go to UBC and they're doing like kinesiology, so yeah, it was really cool to like talk to a bunch of people. I met a ton of runners there. There was like, everybody was a runner, it seemed like. They were saying to each other like, fuck, like we have to get on our run together, like don't drink too much, we can't be hungover. And I'm like, oh, how long are you guys running? Like I honestly thought they were just gonna say 5K, and they're like, yeah, we do somewhere like 14 or more a day. And I'm like, how do I feel? I have felt better. I feel fine now, but I will admit, I did cry in my bed in the morning listening to All Too Well. So I have seen better days, yes, but I also have seen worse days, so we're okay. I'm just trying to take care of myself today, finish all my assignments, and be as happy as possible, all things considered.
Had a great workout and then walked to my grandparents, saw a lot of crows. I was happy with that, and then I had lunch with them, and it was such a nice day. Like I just relaxed at their house for like a couple hours, came home, saw some more crows, and then did a ton of homework. It was kind of a stressful evening in terms of homework. I really was trying to finish everything, but it worked out. I also ended up getting a little editing done.
Hello, welcome to my cooking show. It's not a cooking show, sorry. Right now I am meal prepping because I'm pretty busy tomorrow, so I don't think I would have time, so I'm just trying to stay productive. First thing I'm doing right now is that I have seasoned a bunch of yams. I'm gonna bake them at around 400 degrees. I don't know for how long. I never time whenever I bake vegetables. I just like suss it out. Probably gonna be for about like 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, I also have a bit of rice here. I don't think I made enough, but whatever. I also have beans, so I'm gonna put the beans in with the rice. I'm putting in most of them. I'm saving a little because I'm considering making like some sort of sauce with these beans, to be determined. If the ratio of rice to beans is like fucked, I don't think I made enough rice. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, like, I'm the only one eating. I mean, maybe my mom. My mom will probably eat this. I mean, I may have fucked it, but it's okay. The next thing I want to do is that I want to mix, like, lime and cilantro into my rice, so I'm gonna do that. Fucking Christ.
I actually have no clue how influencers like take the time to film all their meal prep along with actually doing their meal prep. It's fucking exhausting.
All of the due dates for my classes are literally due at 6 p.m. I submit them, but ever since that incident last March where I just like didn't submit a midterm, at like 5:59, I start to like fucking panic. Like I'm like,
did I submit anything? And I have to like run to my computer and check. I did submit everything. So rest assured that I will not be failing anything this week. Meal prepping was good. It's good to feel like I got some stuff done. I'm getting dinner with Isa, Emma, and Gia, so that'll be fun. It's good to see people right now, I guess. It's so cold out. I feel fine. I think like I keep having these moments of like, and I'll shed a couple tears, then I'm like, get up, you're fine. You're fine. I'm happy with what I got done today. It's really nice to not have to worry about everything while I can just chill. I'm hanging out with a couple people, going to like a UBC spike ball event with Emma, so that'll be fun. There's like, no, like there's obviously stuff to look forward to. It's just like, it feels like so shitty what happened this week, like everything. I feel like it was so emotionally overwhelming and hard to process. I'm still having like these feelings like, I can't believe that happened. And in terms of like my conflicts with like interpersonal conflicts, it's like I have like this overwhelming feeling of upsetness, and like I have to ask, I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like why does this behavior come into my life? Like what am I doing wrong to like attract that? I don't know. I guess I have to think about it.
So at around 8:30, I left my house and bussed out to Chickpea. We were supposed to go to East, but it ended up being really full, so I had a really nice dinner with Isa, Emma, and Chia. They didn't eat, we just got drinks, and it was really nice. I talked to them and I felt a lot better. And then in the morning, I had brunch, so I SkyTrained out. And we went to Chickpea again, which was funny, and me and Ruth had a really great breakfast, and then we went thrifting, and this reminded me of Molly and me with the signs, and then that was really fun. We met up with Kiara and Chelsea, and we were just walking around on Main for a while, and then Ruth had to go, but me and Chelsea kept hanging out, and we ended up going to a cafe, and we hung out there for probably an hour and just talked, and that was a really fun time. And then I bussed out to meet up with Emma because we were going to the spike ball thing, and we got a little bit of a pre-drink before, and I had a lot of fun. I didn't end up filming much there because I was actually busy playing spike ball, and my phone was at a really low battery, so I don't know, I was really scared that it was gonna like die, but we had such a good time, and it took my mind off of like just everything that was going on, and yeah, it was good.
I don't even mean to be dramatic when I say this, but this week was probably one of the worst weeks ever. I had a really good day. It was really fun. But I sit home alone. And all of today, I just felt like I wanted to reach out to Turner. And I know that I was the one who even set the boundary for us. Like, we just need space right now. But it still sucks, right? It's funny, I feel like I keep at the end of the vlog, I'm like, I'm super optimistic about next week. Next week's gonna be good. And I'm like, should I even keep saying that? I mean, like, I genuinely am like, next week will be better just by the pure fact that I do not believe that more stuff could happen next week to make it worse than everything that's happened this week. And anyone who's like actually watched all of this, thank you. This is like a lot, this vlog had a lot of rants, and like, I guess I just needed to do that. There was a lot for me to talk about and process. I mean, there's still, like, next week, I'm sure it'll be similar. There's going to be a lot for me to talk about and process. As the chaos dies down, you're forced to feel it, because when it's happening and it's very chaotic, I think I felt like there was just so much going on that I didn't actually have to feel anything. Like, I was actually doing okay. Like, whenever I had like a free moment, maybe I would shed a tear, but there wasn't really like this huge overwhelming feeling, versus like today was like one of the first days I had off after this crazy week, and today was the day where I felt the worst. Honestly, there was parts of the day that were so amazing, and I when I say I feel the worst, it's not to discredit this day, because I felt like I feel very supported by other people today. I feel very good. I feel very loved, but it still was a really hard day in terms of my emotions and feeling hurt and finally letting it sink in what's going on right now. So that was difficult. Yeah, it's just like before there was so much going on, I didn't even have a chance to feel anything. I wish things were going better right now. I am really hopeful that things will work out in the end. I am gonna do my best to work on myself and work on making sure that I'm able to like heal as much as I can during this time.
trying to take care of myself, and I hope that it just continues to get a bit easier and more manageable as the days go forward. You're my life. Thank you for supporting me right now. I mean, it's like a shitty time of year, so if you're taking the emotional labor to support me, just know that I really am appreciating it. I'm not taking it for granted, and yeah, thank you. And also, of course, thank you for watching the vlog, and I'll see you next week.